Hello everybody and welcome back to Academiopolis, where we've still got the Crusader Kings music jammin', and honestly with the variation that's on Cities Radio between all the Paradox games, I don't feel like there's a need to change off of Cities Radio for a while. If you get tired of hearing other Paradox game music in the background, let me know and I can change it. But do keep in mind that it might take a couple episodes. I usually record these YouTube episodes quite a ways in advance. Well, not really quite a ways, but like 3-4 days sometimes, so it might take a little while before that gets reflected, but it will eventually happen. We're also currently in the process of upgrading our zones, but that will take some time. Let's go ahead and work a bit on this. Well, actually, it's not going to jump across. So we're going to need something over here running like this, but not exactly like that. More like this. Excellent. And then we'll do a single office district. Let's double check our taxes, actually. All these should be at 12%. I found that that's kind of the sweet spot for taxation. They don't get too salty, but you get a good amount of income. And then we're going to need to build a campus eventually. Let's check our loans, actually. Do we have a loan? We do have a loan. We have this loan. We'll be able to pay it off pretty soon, but do we really want to? I kind of don't. Like, realistically, I feel like we can take this loan and not pay this. We can pay the weekly cost. That's not a big deal. And that'll get us to the point where we can build a university much, much faster. Because we do have 705 students that are eligible for a university education, but that aren't currently getting one. And we're very soon going to also construct the highway through here. That might be imminently, actually. Let's go ahead and expand our office area a wee little bit. I really want to save up for a university. That's 75,000. So, that's probably what I'm going to do for now. Let's just bump up to speed 3. How's this power not connecting? It seems like this power should be connecting. Also, yes, hi Stellaris. Thank you. Your music is amazing, and I am appreciative. Does that connect? No? Does that connect? Yes, that connects. Okay, that's awkward. That is very, very awkward. Also, did I say that this was Stellaris? Because it's not. This is Europa. Police helicopter depot, excellent. However, we have the money for a university. And the question is, what type do we go for? Do we go for, like, the American-style modern-looking university? Or the, like, classic English-style university? Or, I guess, European-style university? That's a good question. We're going to need to ditch a road. I'm going to ditch this road. In fact, we're going to have to ditch a little bit more road. We're going to have to ditch this entire area. Because universities are awkward. We can take the road in as like a dead end, but I'm not... Do we get another square out of that? No, we absolutely do not. Do we over here? We do, but I'm not convinced it's worthwhile. I mean, we could run this around like this so that it connects to some degree. Is that worthwhile? I don't know. Maybe. But there we go. We've got a university. Excellent. And that means we can turn our attention to a second highway system going like this. And then we'd probably want to build this one next. Oh, no water up here. Right. That's going to be a thing. So we'll run this straight up here. We'll connect in. And then we may as well do this entire area. There we go. Perfect. Now we have a big demand for residential. So let's hop over here and de-zone some of this stuff. And there we go. This entire area is now correctly zoned. We're going to be losing some people for the short term, but that's okay. And we'll replace it with high-density structures for an ultimate significant net gain. Now this is going to be slightly problematic. We're going to need to do something about it, but for right now, let's go ahead and hop over here, and we're going to use our highway with sound barrier. And we want to check how much space is here. Okay, so it's like 1 square worth of space between them, I think. So it would be like if we go elevated here and have this.
Saddle up in the
Something like that.
With Jimmy and the Stallion, the only morning show featuring DJ Jimmy Fries and a 4-year-old quarter horse named Clover.
And realistically,
this is Jimmy Fries coming to you from Studio 2.
The forest fires could be a big problem for us.
Okay. Easy,
so we might want to have a fire helicopter
They'll play
depot.
your favorite hits, give out great prizes, and laugh their way through your commute.
Because if we have a forest
Jimmy and
fire,
the Stallion.
it's going to be a bit
Entertainment
problematic.
only on Cities Radio.
So what kind of range are we talking about with these Firewatch stations? Okay.
As I go around the city, I see people doing so many interesting
That's
things.
not bad.
Driving, working, riding a bike, painting, eating a sandwich.
So we can get decent
The city has a
coverage
lot to
for our
offer.
current
So what do you do
borders
while you listen to Cities
with 3
Radio?
of these.
Drop me a line and let me know. In the meantime, let's play some more
So we
music.
could put like one here.
What does it feel like to drive
We could put
a
one
cloud?
up over here.
What does it feel like to steer a river? What
And then
does
we
it
could put one,
smell
like, up
to
here,
smell a
theoretically.
mountain? At Jubilee, we're committed to letting you
As soon as
do
we have the money.
impossible. And now we've succeeded in letting you drive the undrivable. The Jubilee Dementia. The car engineers said shouldn't be made. Test drive one today and experience what scientists for decades claimed was beyond the realm of safe driving. Jubilee. Be reasonable or be fast.
I love that car ad. That's amazing.
Hey listeners, you're tuned into Cities Radio, where we've got the best music from anywhere in the world. It's actually really crazy if you think about it. How can we afford it? Anyway, we have a lot of great music for you coming up in between the commercials.
Hello, Europa. I didn't actually need to look at it. I don't know why I did, but this is very obviously Europa. Now we need more residential. Kind of running out of room over here, though. Maybe we set up a residential block, like a partial residential block over here. So, like, it would be... Whoa. Oh, it's highway. What am I doing? So we would set up something over here. And it would essentially go as far over here as we could. Like to here? Slope too steep. Okay. Well, this is, extremely Europa. Okay, we'll come back to this in a bit. For sure. Because we're at a point right now where we do have some light residential left. I suppose we could replace this over here, and we're not planning to expand over here for a while. So something like this. We're not planning to build this highway for a little bit of time anyway. Oh, hello. Okay. I do believe that we are out of power. Yep. Actually, no. It's because I broke this power line. There we go. Should do the trick. Now some people complaining about garbage over here. Now what about road maintenance depots? When do we unlock those? They are unlocked, we just don't have the money. Okay, good to know. Because I would love to put down a road maintenance depot. I'll be honest, this particular Europa track doesn't really fit Cities Skylines. I mean, it's great, don't get me wrong, but doesn't really fit. Can we skip the next track? Nope. Okay. It's also over, so there's that. Okay, let's work on our highways a bit, I think. Now this one fits much better. Okay, I'd like to take it to there and there. Because of the angle that this highway is going at, it's going to be a little on the strange side. But we'll do something like this. Okay. Something along the lines of that. And we'll just see what we can do as far as our exits go. Well, that's very awkward indeed. Go for that. We just don't have the money for this. Fair enough. I have never heard this Crusader Kings song. Interesting. I hope it doesn't get this video copyright claimed. If it does, I'll just dispute it. That's my normal MO. Because Paradox explicitly gave me permission on their website, not me specifically, to do what I'm doing. So, thank you, Paradox. We are not making much money right now. I think it's because I got rid of all of our housing. That's okay. It'll recover. Time does seem to fly when you're listening to Cities Radio. That tweet is absolutely correct. Okay, let's put an on-ramp on this, and they're a little awkward in their length because of the angle of the road. But you can see here, we really need to have another entry point. So that's what we're working on. Awkward. That's a little less awkward, but still kind of awkward. Okay, that'll work fine. We can connect like that. And this is an off-ramp. Like, I've heard the instrumental version of this before, but never the actual vocal version. It's pretty neat. Okay, let's hop into our traffic mode and go ahead and set ourselves up. No, I don't... Stop being in the build tool. Set ourselves up a few stop signs. There we go. And like I said, this is a little awkward because of the angle of this highway. We will be adjusting that. And yeah, you can see that we desperately need to do something about this. What are these guys doing? It's just sitting there. Okay, now they're going. Bizarre. Way to cut off that guy. But yeah, we need to get this second exit online. ASAP. So let's see. We are not going to be having an on-ramp here. That's for sure. And yeah, we don't have enough people to run all this because we kicked out all of our people. But they'll come back over time. So we need to run this highway up over this way. That's going to cost some money, though. Going to go up to speed 3 to accumulate money a little bit faster. We'll take this up to here. Come on. Okay, now we have the money for this. And yeah, there is a new piece of land available for purchase, and we are going to need to do that. But look at this traffic jam. I knew this was going to be an issue, but we're working on it. A big part of the reason this is an issue is because we have a ton of people trying to move in right now. So that's a thing. But we'll have the money to come up over here very shortly. There we go. Okay, well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the forms of likes and comments and subscribes, and I will see you all next time.